I'm gonna start with intro. This is intro fun. So today has been a wonderfully day. It's April and Mother Nature decided to snow. Snow. In April. I don't like it. Okay, so on to today's video. I asked my wonderful fiance to raid my bookshelf. Bookshelf of books, which I keep right here in Invisible Land. Yeah. And I asked him to come up with the 5 weirdest titles. We're going to see how judging a book by its title goes. Book number 1. Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. Now, this is one of my favorite books. I think I could probably say that about all the books on my shelf. But I have always been a huge nerd for Arthurian legend, and this is one of the classics. I actually remember reading this in senior English with Miss Quinky, and it got on my nerves like every day because for whatever reason, and I have any idea why, the woman thought that it was pronounced Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. Gawain. Not Gawain. Gawain. Anyway, it didn't hamper my love for the book at all. It's actually a great story about holding up to your word and being honest. And there's some infidelity in there, and who doesn't love that? So, yay! Just say new. This is actually a book on how to speak Yiddish, sort of like when it's appropriate, and some cool catchphrases. Like, nice tuchus. Yeah, not bad, hey? This book I actually purchased from the dollar store one evening right before I left for college with 2 of my closest, dearest, most wonderful lady friends. We were known as the PTLs, which is another story for another video, but we did lots of cool, awesome things together, like get copies of the same book on how to speak Yiddish. It was just kind of a really great bonding experience right before we all went our separate ways, and I came to the great white tundra of the UP. And so every time I see this book, I think of those wonderful women who shared my adolescence, and it's actually really awesome. And if you ever want to learn some Yiddish catchphrases to use never or all the time, I recommend this book. Just saying. Next up, we have a book called In Persuasion Nation by George Saunders. I just realized I didn't tell you who any of these books are by, so time out. Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. Actually just like really old, translated a million times. Chaucer, originally, I think. My brain hurts. Pretty sure it's Chaucer. Shoot me if I'm wrong. And Just Say New is actually written by Michael Wex. And I will put all of this information down there in my crotch for you. Anyway, In Persuasion Nation, brought to you by George Saunders. I have actually not read this book yet. I purchased it for a class I was taking, a good books class, which I dropped because I didn't have time for it. And when we read our first book, and I realized that I was in a class full of dumb people who watch more MTV than read books. And the discussions really sucked because everyone was like, derp, derp, Frankenstein is a monster, derp. And so I was like, yeah, I don't have the patience for this. So I dropped that class, but I kept the books, and this is the only one I haven't gotten to yet. And I think it's a collection of short stories. I could be wrong. Or, I don't know. This is another one of my favorites. This is Leaves of Grass by Walt Whitman. Again, purchased for a class I had taken, Intro to Literature. the professor was a bitch, but I loved the class. Yeah. Let's see. This actually speaks on some really great issues, some social issues, mostly. And Walt Whitman talks about a lot of gay sex in here, but it's under the guise of nature. And then when he's actually talking about sex, he's talking about politics. Weird dude. Anyway, this is a classic, a fantastic piece of. Oh fuck! My phone scares me a lot. It goes off and I jump! But yeah. So Walt Whitman, really cool, really gay dude who had a fetish for having relations, imagined or real, with Civil War soldiers. Cool. Super gay poet. We're surprised. Ugh. This, the last of the 5 books, is called the Kamaputra, and it's written by Daniel Cole Young. This actually was kind of a joke. My fiance and I were sitting on the couch, and we were talking about, I don't remember what, something about pooping. We're a really elegant couple. But yeah, and for whatever reason, I got on half.com, which is a super cool place to buy books, by the way. If you don't have a local bookshop that you like to frequent, because that's cool, and you like to buy your books really cheap online, half.com. Cool, you get it. Anyway, this book, 52 Mind-Blowing Ways to Poop. Will change your pooping life. Expletive. Alright, let's look for some gems. Ooh, the runner's poop. Look at that. Probably. That looks like a nice way to poop, huh? Huh? No? Alright, we'll try another one. The rider. I do this all the time. Look at that. Just right on the back of the toilet like it's a desk. No, still gross. Maybe I shouldn't read as many books. Man, still gonna do it. Alright, so those are my 5 weirdly titled books as selected by Nate. Cool shit. Shit on the brain. Kamaputra. It's poop. Anyway, leave some comments down in my crotch talking about some of your favorite books, or some books with weird titles, or books you hate, or not books, things with weird titles, things. Be sure to like the video if you like it, share it if you think other people would like it, and subscribe if you like my face and would like to see some more of it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!